Hola, gente. Welcome to Poetry Cafe with Auntie Jessica for our new YouTube channel, My Brother's Keeper, Albuquerque. We're bringing this channel to you because I know that we are all practicing our social distancing and isolation and quarantine during these times of the pandemic. And it's our goal as a community of practice to provide our young people, our boys and young men of color, our community, with the ability to access some of our shared passions and knowledges and talents. So you can tune into our channel, and every day we will upload a new video. In fact, today our first video uploaded was by our lead uncle for My Brother's Keeper, Makpia Black Elk. And it's all about mindfulness, wellness, and meditation. This week, we're also going to have some music videos and some in digital storytelling and filmmaking videos. And every week, we will have different topics and different uncles and aunties and youth and community partners and elders narrate their videos. So I hope you like it, and please do share our link. My Brother's Keeper, Making Medicine Online. Okay, so here's some poetry. Today I'm going to read to you a poem by Sandra Cisneros. She's one of my favorite authors, and this particular piece is called My Name. It's a prose poem, check it out. So it's got kind of like longer line lengths, and it looks like a paragraph, but a short one. And it's all about celebrating who you are and where you come from. I will also share a quick little writing prompt and then a model poem by Native American Community Academy senior Quincy Walker. He gave me permission to share his original piece about his name. Thank you, Quincy. We appreciate you. And again, please share these videos because we really want to make sure that folks know that this channel exists and that we can engage our young people as much as possible. If you are interested in creating your own video, uncles, aunties, young people, elders, community partners, just hit us up. Email me at jessicahelenlopez@gmail.com. And if you want to submit a poem based on the writing prompt that I'm going to share with you, awesome, you can do that as well. You will find my email in the link below this video. You'll see it very, very soon. All right, so here's to some really, really yummy Navajo tea, and also to poetry, which is a wonderful form of medicine. My Name by Sandra Cisneros, excerpted from The House on Mango Street. There's my child. So you might see children and chihuahuas up in my poetry cafe, but you'll definitely hear some really good poetry. In English, my name means hope. In Spanish, it means too many letters. It means sadness. It means waiting. It is like the number 9, a muddy color. It is the Mexican records my father plays on Sunday mornings when he is shaving, songs like Sobbing. It was my great-grandmother's name, and now it is my name. She was a horsewoman too, born like me in the Chinese year of the horse, which is supposed to be bad luck if you're born female, but I think that this is a lie because sometimes Mexicans don't like their women strong. My great-grandmother, I would have liked to have known her. A wild horse of a woman, so wild she wouldn't marry, until my great-grandfather threw a sack over her head and carried her off, just like that, as if she were some fancy chandelier. That's the way he did it. And the story goes, she never forgave him. She looked out the window her whole life the way so many women sit their sadness on an elbow. I wonder if she made the best with what she got, or was she sorry because she couldn't be all the things she wanted to be, Esperanza. I have inherited her name, but I don't want to inherit her place by the window. At school, they say my name funny, as if the syllables were made out of tin and hurt the roof of your mouth, but in Spanish, my name is made out of a softer something, like silver, not quite as thick as sister's name, Magdalena, which is uglier than mine. Magdalena, who at least can come home and become Nenny, but I am always Esperanza. Would like to baptize myself under a new name, a name more like the real me, the one nobody sees. Esperanza as Lisandra, or Maritza, or Zizi the X. Yes, something like Zizi the X will do. So that's My Name by Sandra Cisneros, a Mexican-American author and poet, and it's an excerpt from The House on Mango Street. So here's some tips for writing your own my name poem. Get a sheet of paper. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. Just a little bit. And get something to write with. First, you'll want to maybe scribble down some brainstorming thoughts. Here's some questions that will help you as you think about ideas to write your own name poem. At the top, you might want to write down the question, who are you named after? You might be named after somebody. So for instance, my middle name, Helen, I'm named after my father's mother, my grandma Helen, whom I never met because she passed away before I was born in a car accident, unfortunately, on her way to Mexico. But her legacy lived on. I heard that she was a very vibrant, loud, funny, beautiful woman. And then I was named after her. Lopez in Spanish means son of Lobo, and you could often find that on Spanish crests, the wolf image for Lopez. Jessica, well, I found out like throughout the years that I was named after a soap opera character. My mom really liked this particular soap opera character while she was pregnant with me, and so therefore that was my name. I had lots of nicknames, so you might want to put this down on your paper too. What nicknames do you have? I was called Messy Jessie because when I was younger, I didn't quite keep a clean room. When I was in high school, my friend, one of my best friends, liked to call me Jessica instead of Jessica. Don't know why, but that was a nickname. If your name was a color, what color would it be? Now you get to break all the laws of physics because that's what good poetry does and good poetry writing. So if your name was a color, what would it be? Would it be blue? Would it be pastel orange? Would it be the color of the Sandia Mountains whenever the sun is setting and reflecting all of those myriads of poems and poetic colors against the mountain? What would your name be if it tasted like something on the tip of your tongue? Maybe it tastes like tres leches or carne adobada or your favorite enchilada plate that your grandma makes. Maybe it tastes like blue corn mush on feast day. So write that down as well and think about your name and where it comes from. If you don't necessarily know, ask a family member. Think about what your native name might be and how it's translated into your native tongue or any other tongue that you speak in the culture that you come from. What does your name mean yesterday? What does your name mean today? What does your name mean tomorrow? Think about all these things, write those questions down, and just answer them. It's just a list, a brainstorming list for your poem. After you're done with that, you can read through your responses and then pull out your responses and write your poem. I suggest you time yourself. Usually I just grab a phone and say, hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes, and then I write. Remember, there's no wrong, just write. Keep your pencil or your pen or your crayon, marker, whatever it is that you're writing with, moving. That's the key to keeping the poetic verses flowing from your brain and your heart and through your hand and onto the paper. Or type it out if that's what you prefer. Just write. I suggest that you use a lot of imagery. Imagery is the meat and potatoes of your poetic soup. So don't just say, if my name was a color, it would be blue. What kind of blue? Maybe it's the blue right before it rains across the mesa. Maybe your name is the color green, and it looks like all of the swaying grass from your front yard. So lots of details, they always help. Be as imagistic as possible. So do that for a while, do that for 10 minutes, and I'm going to share now with you a poem that Quincy Walker wrote. And it's just a short piece, so your poem doesn't have to be super long, right? And it could look like anything you want it to on the page. So here we go. My name is the spirit of my people. It's a vast field of cotton and train tracks. It's the protector of all when the evil appears within our land. My name is the false hope of a single mother. My name is the warrior's cry of an ongoing war. My name is a call to action. It's a spark of change, striking down faster than you can push the red button. My name is the teardrops of separated children from their families. My name is white, for in reality I am all colors. My name is the stereotypes you bring and see. My name is white lion. My name is black, Japanese, and from the pueblo Isleta. My name is. So that's a really good pointer as well. You can keep repeating the line, my name is. And you can even start off with that line as a sentence poem starter within your writing. So you can say or write over and over, my name is, my name is. You don't have to write only in English or in any one language. You can write and code switch in all of the languages that you know. The language of your people, of your land, of your family, of your household, of your community, of your neighborhood. I often write in slang, and I really like the word ain't, so I include that in my own writing as well. So it's up to you. I hope that you will consider writing a poem and visit me next week. I'm going to drop another video on Tuesday, Poetry Cafe with Auntie Jessica, and I will be sharing poems that you have submitted as we keep moving forward. So please do tune in. And thanks for your patience as we also deal with some technology kinks and the learning curve of having a new YouTube channel. Thank you, community, for submitting any ideas for videos, and young people out there, keep writing poetry because we need your words. We need your stories. It's medicine, and it's also enduring because poetry matters, and so do your words. So thanks so much, and I will see you next Tuesday. Adios. Love, Tia Jessica.